today by Gakwamba Farmers Cooperative Circle, which has the control of over 95% of the sugarcane farmers. And the sugarcane farmers control more than 92% of the shareholding of Mumias Sugar Company. We have filed an application to vacate the orders that were issued to stop any activity from moving on at Mumias Sugar Company for 10 days. Reasons being, one, yesterday night, the orders as they are, no action can be done. And we are raising this issue that if there is nobody now in control of the machinery, in control of the farming, what happens in the event an emergency arises? Yesterday night, fire broke out at one of the facilities at Mumias complex. Who is supposed to deal with such an emergency? When the court stops the people in possession. So the question we are raising, yes, we might be cited, Sarai might be cited, or Gakwamba might be cited for contempt, but the situational problem of that emergency, who deals with it? Number two, Gakwamba has checked the list of all its members who are farmers. The 4 petitioners are not members of Gakwamba. They are busybodies, they are people hired, they have no locus in this case. These are decoys, the people of West End Sugar Company that lost the bid, and they are filing case after case. A chronology of the busybody approach to litigation, what is called in law gallop type of litigation, is that there is a matter in Kakamega they filed, Kakamega High Court. There is a matter that is there before Justice Mabeya in the Commercial Division. There is a matter before Justice Okwani in the same division. There is a judicial review matter, and there was a matter that they took to the Public Procurement Board. The Public Procurement Board has dismissed them as completely busy bodies. President of the Republic of Kenya has put a systems in place to revive Mumias. Commercial interests in this country are sabotaging the effort of the president and the effort to revive this legacy project. President has compared the issue of Kenya Power blackout as treason, as sabotage to the economy of this country. This is even more worse. The cases being filed are aimed at economically sabotaging the economy of this country. And this is what we are bringing out, that the courts are being used, several avenues are being used to destroy the economy, the employment of the people from Western Kenya and all other Kenyans who are supposed to benefit from the availability of sugar on the shelves that was assured by Sarai and Gakwamba. Lastly, we have presented evidence through what Kenya Commercial Bank and the receiver manager have presented to court, that all steps were done, all conditions were met, and therefore we raise the final question that the jurisdiction of this court that gave these orders, material and disclosure was never put before the court. We have demonstrated that, one, the advocates who had filed the first matter for Gakwamba has disowned them. It was a forgery. Somebody purported to sign affidavits on behalf of Gakwamba, and Gakwamba will be heading to the DCI to complain so that the advocate who must have signed without authority is investigated. We have also produced evidence that the members who claim to be farmers are not. Why should the country lose billions of money at the expense of busybodies, machineries hired for hire? Arguments that the lowest bidder was given, that is true. The rationale, and that has been provided by the receiver manager, is that they wanted somebody with the technical and operational capacity and skill, with the experience to run a big multinational, faceted company like Mumias. None of the 4 bidders had that skill, and therefore Mumias has always been given, the leases have been given to those who bid the highest but have no experience to run the facility, and that is why Mumias has never woken up from the slumber it has been for many years that we know. So, Sarai Group of companies has already provided fertilizer, has already started cultivation, has already employed people who are working. The rains are here. The court has stopped plowing of sugarcane farms. What will happen when the court is going to vacate these orders and we are in a dry season? Which will mean that the farmers are going to wait to next year when again rain season comes. So that is why we moved with a speed, and we have filed a certificate of urgency to vacate those orders, to allow the farmers utilize the rains that are here, utilize the facilities that are available, allow the facilities not to be wasted, and the sugarcane farming might be the people who, sugarcane burning of the arson that I have said that was reported yesterday, might be a way to sabotage the issues of Mumias Sugar Company. It is our prayer that the court will act on those prayers very urgently and allow the turbines of Mumias Sugar to start running, and Kenyans who are workers there return to work, and all the facilities are preserved from wastage.